cross over to Abuja. Our correspondent, Omo Bazoye, is on the ground for the coverage of the Aviation Africa Summit 2023. Good to see you, Omo. Good morning. So, what's the main themes for the summit? Is it diesel prices, war in Ukraine? Is it visas? What are they talking about?
Well, the biggest runway, if you like, or if you like, call it the platform for aviation in Africa is on in Abuja, capital of Nigeria. And we have seen different speakers already talking about challenges that are confronting the industry in Africa. We have seen them spoken about the need to increase the level of traffic, air traffic in Africa, connectivity, as well as talking about issues of safety within the industry. There have been plenty of concern regarding issues around the ease of doing business on the continent, with a lot of CEOs of airlines in Africa, from Nigeria in particular, complaining heavily about the issue of being multitask and different sort of charges, the amount of money they need to pay for insurance, and how all of these have dropped their profit margin and making it very difficult, almost suffocating the business here in Nigeria. We have also heard the president of IATA, saying that from available data to the organization, that African airlines are likely going to lose close to 500 billion naira before the end of this year, if certain steps are not taken, if urgent moves are not quickly being met. He also said that, look, if Africa intends to increase its gross domestic product, then it should be looking in the direction of aviation, because Africa has a population of about 1.5 million people, and that's a huge amount of people. Talking about people who are available, but less than, according to him, maybe just about 2.something% of that population have access to air travels, and that, he says, is not good enough. There are other speakers also talking about the need for the aviation industry in Africa to look outside of the aviation itself, to begin to talk to other sectors, talk to sectors like tourism, which can eventually also improve the number of traffic. Also talk to trade, finance, as well as in the health sector. These are some of the steps that experts here have been speaking about that can help increase or shore the level of air travels and business. And also they've been talking about maybe they need to look at an arrangement where visas could be relaxed, so that to give a lot of people within the continent an opportunity to be moving around. It's the very first time that Nigeria will be hosting this particular event. The very first one was held in 2015 in the United Arab Emirates, and since that time the event has also held in Rwanda, hosting 3 separate editions, but the last one was held in 2022 in faraway Ethiopia. But right now the event is holding, it has landed here in Nigeria, and it is giving a whole lot of different players within the industry, CEOs, from different airlines across Africa. We are seeing all manners of different people from different sector of the aviation industry, talking about maybe those who are involved in maintenance, those who are involved in
awesome.
Manufacturing of different equipment that is needed. They are all here gathered, and they are talking about how to increase the business.
Fantastic stuff. I like your puns. The runway, we have landed in Abuja. Very clever stuff. Omo Bazoye is on the ground, a RISE correspondent at the Africa Aviation Summit.